welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with TeeJ, your resilience muscle workout. Now, some of you guys don't really recognize this area, but this is kind of like home for me. I actually stopped by to visit one of my friends who is this beast of an editor on Deadliest Catch. And I thought to myself, you know what, this kind of feels like home. I spend a lot of hours in rooms like this, so why don't we just do a Tuesdays with TeeJ here? And so I think I want to talk a little about today, again, going back to my yummy niece T2, who was here with me last week. I had so many life lessons spending time with her. And so once while she was here, I actually had put her in the shower with me. And I noticed that the baby was almost killing herself trying to get her leg up on the edge of the tub. And I kept having to tell her, stop, be careful before you fall. And so she kept doing it. And so then I had washed her off and I began to wash myself. And I caught myself putting my leg up on the rest of my leg on the tub so I could wash my leg. And it hit me. That's what she's doing. She's emulating her TT. And so that really spoke to me because for two reasons. Number one, I realized that I want the character that she's a sponge, and so she's going to soak it up, and I'm going to be that cool auntie that she's probably going to want to imitate and pattern behind. And if I do my job right, we're going to raise her to the point where she doesn't want to disappoint her TT. You TT baby? You TT baby? Yeah! And so I actually thought to myself, I have to be very mindful of the things I do around her. I have to be very mindful and conscious of the words that come out of my mouth. I have to be very mindful that she's watching and she's soaking it up like a sponge. And so there's certain things I can't do. There's certain things I can't say. And I don't want it to be that I don't say them in front of her. I just want that to be a part of my character.
I miss you. I miss you.
And so the second part of it I remember is that, am I imitating my God? Am I being Christ-like in my behavior? His behavior is such that he's forgiving, he's loving, he's embracing, he's kind. Am I imitating him in that way? Am I imitating his character? When people see me, do they see his character in me? So this week, what I want you to really think about is, one, the minds that are around you, the kids that are around you, the people who you have influence over. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a 2-year-old. It could be anyone who looks up to you. Are your actions resonating to the point where they want to be like you and it's a positive thing? Are your actions then resonating that you look like your Father? You look like you belong to Christ. You look like him when it comes to being forgiving. You look like him when it comes to being loving. What does that look like? Are you walking? Are you an imitation of Christ? That is your resilience muscle workout for this week. That's all I have. I'm actually going to hang out a little bit more with my friend. And I'll see you right here next week. In the meantime, as always, do not forget to hug yourself for me and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you right here next Tuesday on Tuesdays with TeeJ. Me.
For the month of October, in honor of Domestic Violence Month, considering I am a survivor, now thriver, I am making my award-winning book, my first book, 40 Days to 40, Life Lessons from the Ramblings of My Unfiltered Thoughts, available for $3.99. Visit www.tuesdayswithtj.com to get full details.